So I got some concerns with Ubisoft going forward. In my personal opinion on Ubisoft is that I've always loved them, even back from the days they used to publish random games and Beyond Good and Evil and all that. But and I think it's the Chinese, when they, Tencent has some investments in them and stuff, and I question if that is why we're starting to see they I don't want to say ruin their games, but I don't like what I'm seeing post Far Cry 6, a game that looks great to me. But the rumor of that Assassin's Creed live service game, Assassin's Creed, one of my favorite franchises ever, a game that I do not want it to be any type of live service, games as a service type series where it's constantly updated and always online. I mean, even with these modern ones, you know, you could still play it offline if you want. But I don't want a situation like that. I don't want to play Assassin's Creed with other people. Yeah, Assassin's Creed has had multiplayer in the past or some form of multiplayer, but one, it was never that popular. That's why it was removed in future installments. And two, Assassin's Creed, it's always been about, playing as the assassin, the gameplay, the Templar versus assassin, being in an awesome time period, and its reflection, semi-reflection of history, if you will, that's been so detailed. It's even been used in schools, right? I don't want a situation where you look at it and it's some bullshit game. Well, I don't even if it. See, I don't want it to be like, all right, that Avengers game, for example, where it's online or you could play with other people. No, when I play Assassin's Creed, I kick back, you know, play as my assassin, and have the time of my life. I don't want to play with and what triggered this is the announcement of Ghost Recon's Battle Royale. Now, Ghost Recon is a dope series. And then last gen, it was turned into this more open world tactical shooter. And I really enjoyed Wildlands, and even Breakpoint was pretty fun. Wildlands in particular is really cool when you fought the cartel, and it's a gorgeous game. But just it's like Ubisoft when they do original stuff, like I don't know if that Prince of Persia remake was canceled or not, but something like that is what I want. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is what I want. Splinter Cell, we've been asking for Splinter Cell for nearly a decade. That's what I want. I don't want Battle Royale. I don't want Assassin's Creed Live. So my fear is that the Chinese influence from Tencent is making Ubisoft make these kind of decisions that I just don't like. And I'm not saying I'm not against games as a service. You see, like something like Sea of Thieves has been a massive success. I just don't want it in my Assassin's Creed. I just don't want it in my Ghost. I don't want Ghost Recon to be some another fucking battle royale, something that I don't like, and I'm not gonna play it. And worst off, I don't want, I don't want the aspects of these games I like to be neglected going forward because they see that this is the only way to make a quote unquote successful game. Multiplayer and co-op is fun, but to me it's fun in like games like Gears, not in Assassin's Creed, not in Ghost Recon. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my little rant, man. Ubisoft, I'm hoping this is why I don't. People talk about Microsoft monopoly. This is why I don't want any Chinese company, especially Tencent, having their foot in gaming at all. China buys up land in countries like America and price people out the market and stuff like this. They buy land. Africa. I mean, they've been investing so much money in Africa. Africa's owning them. Australia. You read about the issues with Australia pretty much bending over backwards for China. Now I'm not a fucking afraid of China. No, they go fuck themselves, and I mean the Chinese government, not the Chinese people. As I hate all governments in general. Why does this turn to a fucking political? No, this ain't fucking politics. It's Ubisoft. I have issues with Ubisoft, and I'm out.